Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great day as usual. I know that you are. Yesterday, I said I'd be back with some samples from some dies that I received 2 days ago. So, this was the first die. This was the large jar, and I showed you that in yesterday's video. And this is the card that I made. I made a shaker that you can see there. Shake it all down. There you go. So I made that one, and it was a really easy die to use. I enjoyed using that, and it's got lots and lots of different purposes. Of course, you can use it for Halloween and fill it with pumpkins, or you can make it any kind of season jar you want. You can put little bits of snow in there and a reindeer or the Santa on his sleigh, and turn it into a snow jar. So I really like that die, and that's what I made using that one. My next one was the goldfish bowl, and I also used from a couple of videos ago this set of dies, the tag dies. So I used those, and I used that, and I created just a very quick, simple little tag. And you get 2 fish in this set, and I put one fish up there. I'll just put a little bit of glitter on the fish bowl, and this was really quick and easy to make, even though it's very small. And to use what I use for the shaker window is this stuff here from AliExpress, and I will link this and anything else I use below. But this is a great product. It's used for wrapping pastries and cakes to prevent them from being damaged in the box, you know, when they spread the cream and everything around. And it's great for making shaker cards, and the width that you need is 10 centimeters, and that will be sufficient really to fit most of your dies. You can cut it with scissors if you're making a rectangle shaker card, but if you sandwich it between 2 sheets of copy paper and run it through with the die, it will die cut. And the reason that I say copy paper is because some fancy papers, if you've got scraps that you were thinking about using, they have a coating put on them in the process, and that sort of like coating would transfer onto this and make your wrap go all hazy looking, and it wouldn't be as transparent. So clean sheet of copy paper, then this, then copy paper, and then your die, and you'll get a lovely clean cut to place on your shaker card as the window. So that's that. Another thing that I want to talk about is this. This is a Dollar Tree glue stick, and they come in a pack of 4 for $1. And I just wanted to say they work. So get yourself some glue sticks, because they can make things very easy when you're crafting if you don't want to get glue everywhere. And it's really important when using a glue stick that, of course, that it is a permanent one if you're making a card. And this one does work, so I can attest for that. Now, the other thing I got was some new dies. I got these yesterday while I was making the cards that I've just shown you, and I'll go through. I'd waited a long time for these, so I got these tiny letters and numbers, and I got these wooden planks, and I'll measure these for you. The largest one is 4 inches. And that is the set of planks, and I purchased these for a reason, not only because I like them and you can use critters and what have you, but because I wanted to make signposts like, you know, pumpkin patch, Halloween, put a person's name on there for their birthday and so on. So that's why I got these, and I have made a sample. And this set of tiny alphabet and numbers is 3.5 inches across and just over 2.5 inches going down. These are small, and they're meant to be small, and you can cut the die out of the paper to leave the aperture, or of course you can cut them out and lay them on top of a project. So this is what I I made, and I spelt out pumpkin patch, and I made myself a sign there, and I used my favourite pumpkin die set, which comes in a set of 10, and I'll show you that in a second, and also a Halloween stamp set, which I really like. There's some really cool little pumpkins on that stamp set. And these are the pumpkins. They're sort of pumpkin emojis, and one pumpkin is an inch, so they're all an inch in size. They're just great. Look at those expressions, great expressions on their faces. And I just really love this. It's a perfect size as well for putting a few inside a Halloween shaker card. I mean, that jar that I made, you know, that could easily be cut in purple glitter or in black, and a few of these pumpkins cut in orange and put inside there, and maybe the lid in black and some string with a little bat or a spider's web coming off it. So that's a great little set. I will link that, of course. Also stamps, don't be horrified. I was so happy peeling them all off, I didn't put them all back in the correct place. But you get witches' hats and a nice scarecrow in there and a little mask. Really love those balloons and that scary little skull. But all of these little pumpkins, they're just so cute. And if I measure those for you, they are 3/4 of an inch, those little pumpkins. And also, if you like making those spinner cards, the round ones with a little window in them, you could stamp these all around the circle so that when you spin it, you see a pumpkin, different pumpkin appear in the window as you turn it. So those are stamps, those are pumpkins. I showed you letters. Oh, and I also used this large die set, which I showed you a couple of videos ago, and that made the tombstone type frame for that little card. And the other die set that I got, which I haven't used, is this one, and it's a great frame. I'll measure it for you. That is 2.5 by 2.5, so that's a 2.5 inch square, and it also comes with a small one, and it also comes with the support there. If you punch a hole into the top of that, then you'll be able to use that reinforcer. The small one is, let me see, just under 1.5 inches square. But what I intend to do with this, and I will make this today and I will show you tomorrow, is because it folds, it only scores here, I'm going to be able to make a very nice little book which will have an aperture for a photograph or a little critter or anything that I want. And I really like these notches here to be able to put down onto a book hinge. It will look really nice. So those are the dies that I've received and the dies that I've used, and I will see you tomorrow with more projects, and if anything else arrives I will show that too. You have a great day. Bye.